Everybody, how y'all doing? Welcome to Vesta Angels Tarot. This is going to be your reading again for June the 1st, 2024. Hope everybody is well. I know it's kind of late. Some of y'all may be out and about. Okay, that'd be a good thing. Get out, have some fun, get some air while the weather is nice. Well, the weather is nice down here in Atlanta, so hopefully you're not somewhere experiencing rain or thunderstorms or something like that. But I did try and wait a little while because it is a concert at Mercedes-Benz. So who was that? I had to look and see who was over there because they've been like jamming and everything all day, literally. I never heard of them, but they're playing like old school music. So it is the Zach Brown Band and Meg Maroney. It's a tour of the Kenny Chesney Sun Goes Down 2024 tour. So that's what's going on. Not too far from my house, so everybody in the whole apartments, you can hear the music through everybody's door, okay? So I had to make sure my windows was down because I didn't want to get copyrighted. Hey, Juicy Pop. Hey, Pooh. Yeah, I didn't want to get copyrighted, so I just made sure that I went ahead and closed my windows and stuff. Okay, now I did put a reading out a couple of hours ago. It was very lengthy. I didn't mean for it to go that long. We talked about activations. And so it was talking about, being activated with the heart chakra. The move card came out. The take the lead. Sun card in reverse. Helpless and hopeless. Eight of Cups was at the top of the deck, bottom of the deck, and throat chakra. I'm not going to pull back out the activation cards, but it was belief. It was allowance, having a sense of allowance for something to purge, in other words, okay? So you can allow new things to come in. Hey, Miss Linda, how are you? And what else? It was belief, allowance. The throat chakra came out again, communication, and two more others. I forgot. But yeah. So if you want to, it was kind of long. I didn't mean for it to go that long. I think it was a little bit over an hour. Y'all at least know I do an hour. But so many activation cards popped out that I had to go through each one of them. You know how I do. So if you think it may be pertaining to you, take a look at it. And then the other thing was going on with me, where I live at, downtown Atlanta, we had a major, two water pipes to break. Two, not one, but two. Right in the heart of downtown. So it affected businesses, it affected people's homes, um, restaurants, and at the end, or today, it started affecting the major hospitals. Okay, the major hospital that we have downtown, like Emory, and we also have like a Grady. So it started affecting the hospitals not having water. So y'all don't know, but I cut class Friday. I ain't go to work. I ain't go to work Friday. I cut class. So luckily, so the water did go actually out on Friday afternoon when the water broke, but I was already at home. So um I didn't know that it was that big or that major. So the water had went out like Friday afternoon or whatever. But since I ain't go to work or nothing like that, I had already been at home and I took a bath shower Thursday night when I got home. So I've still been clean. I just been laying in my bed. I haven't done anything strenuous or anything. So, and I'm not a stanky person. I got tons and tons and tons and tons and tons of perfume. And I continue to buy perfume even when I don't need it. And I got every soap it is named to man, every type of brand, unnamed brand and brand name. Okay. Soap it is. So our water actually just came back on full force probably about 2 hours ago. So having water, not having water since Friday, um, was crazy. Okay. So I had to order me something to eat today. I didn't have to, but that was an excuse. I had to order me something to eat today. And yeah. But anyway, so like I said, that probably was the tower card for me that came out the other day. Didn't know that we was gonna have a major water break in the middle of downtown that affected everybody. Okay. So shuffling. Yeah, I'm grounded. Okay. Felt like I needed to bring these out. Now, grounding and nurturing tried to pop out. What I did want to say, right? What I've been saying the past couple of weeks. Let's get to the first 2 weeks of June. Things will start getting better for everybody. Okay, whether it's money, love, relationships, career, job, whatever the case may be. Um, things will lighten up. Communication also will start for the people who need it, whether it's about business, whether it's about love, person you're thinking about, whatever. Okay. Now, the other thing now that we got to deal with, and a lot of you could be feeling this pressure, especially like in your head, around your head, your temples, um, a sense of burden coming upon you. We need to talk about Saturn. Saturn is going retrograde uh, the end of June. And I've been telling y'all this anyway. But some of you now may be feeling the pressure even more. Okay. Now, unless you're probably an Aquarius or Leo, you may have a little problems. Leos and Aquarius is going to get a break. Okay. Because Saturn has been in Aquarius, Vedic Sidereal, in which I do on my channel, not Western, for over a year now. All right. And so it's been a opposition or opposing seventh house, which to Aquarius is Leo. So Leos, you've been through it, right? Relationship problems, dating life sucks, money problems, everything. Okay. So you're gonna get a break for about 5 months while Saturn will be in retrograde. Okay. For everybody else, you will need to look in your personal chart and see where Saturn will sit in what house. Whatever house that is, that's where you're going to feel the pressure. Okay? That's where you're going to feel it. So, in other words, if Saturn may land in your fourth house, you will have some issues with home, your stability, your sense of security. Also, can be family, kids, or family members. Um, Stuff going on with your apartment complex or people in your community, or if you know, issues with mortgage or something like that. You get what I'm saying? If Saturn lands in your um first house, you're going to be feeling a lot of well, that means a lot of you would be Aquarius, but let's say sixth house of Virgo is going to reflect your health. You get what I'm saying? So um Saturn will make you start to do things more better for your health. You probably may want to start an exercise regimen. Um, you may eat differently. You may start to feel the pressure of what Saturn is trying to teach you the right way regarding your health. You may go get a health checkup. Some of you, it may affect you whether you're not feeling very well. You understand? So you would need to know. That's why I always tell you to, even if you don't understand it, download and get your personal chart. I use Cosmic Insight. The link, whatever type of phone that you have, it's in my About section. I'm not sponsored. I need to be. Um, and it's free, of course, right? Just put your time of birth, all that stuff in, and at least have it in Vedic, and maybe you already got it for Western, so that you'll see what I'm talking about and so that you can relate. Next, we have Invoke. See there, keeping the strength is at the top because it will be very strenuous. Remember, hey Reese, remember that Saturn is a teacher. And I did say this earlier today. Maybe you caught it, maybe you didn't. Thank you. They stopped this here because I forgot about Mercury retrograde in August. Saturn is like your teacher, okay? Like that hard college professor that you didn't like, that gave you all the hard homework, or the high school teacher that that nobody liked, okay, because she wanted things turned in on time. She always used a red marker when putting the grade on your paperwork. You know, she the one that made phone calls to the parents. She the one, you know what I'm saying, that did everything. Jupiter is an energy where that Jupiter would be like the substitute teacher, where they just let you do whatever, okay? Because they not a permanent teacher there. They just a call in, you know, because the teacher called out, and they just a stand in, okay? So they just let you get away with anything for the time being because it's just a check for them, and then they're gonna go to the next school. So you can see the difference of the energy of what Jupiter would be, okay? Where that you can kind of slack off on your work and, you know, do what you want to do, have a good time, eat in class, you know what I'm saying, talk, pass notes. And then Saturn is your original teacher, where they don't play that. Okay, so just use that as a reflection of when things start to get a little tense, of why it is. Now, after that, or while Saturn is retrograde, as the big boy, we also got Mercury going retrograde around in the same time energy. Oh my gosh. Now, a lot of that came out in the first reading. It was mostly about communication. And that's going to be, I think, August the 4th through August the 27th. Um, so, having Saturn retrograde and then Mercury, a form of communication, a lot of you can be waiting on important information, you know. And remember, Saturn does delay. Saturn will delay things, um, because Saturn wants to make sure that this is what you want, this is what you need. You sure you want this? You sure now? Because I give it to you. Don't cry after. Invoke. Okay. Some of you just asking for something, and asking for something, and Saturn gonna give it to you. But can you handle it? All right. Let's keep going. Rest. Mm. Okay. Connect. Celebration at the end. Okay. So what's still coming across is you will connect to what you would need to connect with or what you will be connecting to, such as new job, new employment, new area that you're moving to, new friendships, because that also came out in the first reading. 11th house of Aquarius about friends. So some of you will be finding new sets of friends, running back into old friends. Some of you will be cutting friends off. Okay. So ask for a blessing. There's an endless supply of divine support awaiting your request, but this is not going to happen until after. How long is that? November. hmm So I mean not Mercury, but the Saturn retrograde, June through November. Okay, so the seeds of whatever you're praying for, invoking, manifesting, will not, for most of you, come into fruition until Saturn goes back direct. Okay, so during that time, retro, we always talk about RE, retrograde. It will be a time of rest. Now, this can be literally for some of you, but it also can be like, um, once you we all know, right? Depending on your religious denomination, once you pray for something, invoke, and ask for a blessing, you leave it alone. You don't keep calling back, checking with source. Hey, did you get the memo I sent you? Did you get the email source that I sent you because I asked you for something? You know what I mean? Once you invoke, pray, or manifest, you leave it be. Rest. Now, for some of you, like I said, especially Leos and Aquariuses, you will be getting a rest period, a break from the um, teachings, the hard lesson that Saturn has been imposing to, okay, Aquariuses and Leos. Yes. So you will be able to have a more quiet mind. hmm And Saturn will be asking you to put that sense of wisdom uh, that y'all have been learning, taking in, gathering, um, assessing, also can be teaching, uh, your sense of responsibilities, all different things, right? You will be able to use that wisdom now. Saturn is going to expect you to use that wisdom while it's retrograde, Aquarius and Leos, and really everybody else, but mostly those two, while it's retrograde. hmm Okay. Uh-oh. Then we got find your center. When you stay connected to your spiritual core, the best and most advantageous path is going to unfold. Okay, so let's see. So, of course, grounding yourself. Teach. I'm gonna put that in the upright. Don't really know if it came flip in reverse because it was upside down. Not upside down, but the card was down. Um, I could have picked it up in reverse, but like I said, right now, the reason I'm putting it in the upright is because you have the rest card and with grounding here. So some of you in a situation right now or in by the end of June, you could be uh, either being grounded to be taught something, or this is you're being taught a lesson here to ground yourself. hmm And this is why, for me, the rest card is here. And I was just talking about a teacher. That's crazy. With her sitting there with the book in her hand. Uh-huh. Okay. We've seen this one before. Ace of Swords, it looks like to me, win or lose, but it did come in reverse. So, for me, regardless of whatever deck it is, the Ace of Swords in the upright will be a yes, and in the reverse, it will be a no. So, since the illustrator put the sword already down in the grass as a no, and it came in reverse, this is going to be a yes. Okay. But I don't feel it's going to be an energy of right now. It's something that you was either already taught something as a learning lesson, can be currently or not too long ago, or even from the past. Um, a past blessing, a past invocation that you did, and then you have been taking the time out, the rest, to allow for it to come to fruition. You're going to win because the connect is already here. So you see how the communication cards are coming out already? Listen in reverse. Some of you, like I said, um, you may not want to hear about something. You may not hear of something. Um, you may not hear from a person. The communication, you may lose it. You may cut it off with this Ace of Swords because you do have resting, grounding here. And not really saying that you're having to teach somebody a lesson, but it can be a teaching moment for you where that you're listening to your own chakras, you're listening to your own body, your mind, your soul, to take a break, to take a rest. Some of you can be literally tired, exhausted, a sense of like a burden, too much responsibility. Some of you may not even want to hear from a person. You're mentally taking a break, spiritually taking a break. Some of you may have cut off communication, or they cut it off from you. The card I showed you earlier, back at the bottom. Okay. And what is this? Oh, we had this the other day, I believe, didn't we? Seek the truth in reverse. So some of you are waiting on the truth to be expressed, told, or seen. We got rest and reconsider right up under there. hmm So we already know, because I teach y'all all the time, right, about retrograde. And I already just told you we got two major planets, well, one big one, more than the other, going retro. Now, I don't think anything else is going retrograde that I know of besides Saturn and Mercury. Um, like I don't do or keep up with Pluto or Uranus. Those could be retrograde. You already know K2 and Rahu, those two stay in retrograde formation, never in a forward formation. So those two are already retrograde, and it's gonna always flow like that. They never change. Okay. So I don't know if anything else, if it if I find out or whatever, I'm gonna say something. I believe we also got a moon coming up. But up until the end of the year, um, oh, we do. We got Jupiter going retrograde in October. hmm And it looks like we got Mercury going retrograde twice. So August the 4th through August the 27th is going to be in Leo, where you'll get a chance to like sharpen your focus and your communication as a way to help to teach or empower people and yourself. And then we also got, so this is why the swords are coming out and why the communication cards came out earlier. Now, Mercury in retrograde is going to be in Leo, Vedic Sidereal, okay? So, but then it goes retrograde again in Scorpio, November 25th through December the 15th. And that is going to be about using language to tell the truth, not to manipulate, not to try to bend the truth to suit yourself. Now that also could be for somebody you're thinking about. So for some of you, like I said, Saturn being a sense of delay, the truth that the truth that you're seeking to receive or get from somebody, from a company, from a lawsuit, whatever it is, right? It seems like it's not going to come to invocation until Mercury goes retrograde in Scorpio. So if you needed a timing, I just told you November the 25th through December the 15th, where the truth will be understood, told, found out, a sense of revelation, and enlightenment. hmm So that can free some of you with the dance card here and the move. Oh, wow, look at that. There's two move cards. I didn't even notice that. hmm Okay. All right, let's keep going. So, so I guess Mercury going retro would be the last two times for 2024 in Leo and Scorpio. Now, if you're a Vedic, Western, then I don't know what sign they're saying that is. I guess whenever you watch somebody else's video and they're Western, they're going to say Mercury retrograde, probably in Cancer or Virgo or something. Okay. Eight of Cups. Y'all ain't playing no games. Y'all coming straight out with the Eight of Cups. Emotionally tired and ready to leave a situation, conversation, environment. Can be a physical environment where you're leaving or a job. Re-establishing yourself with the grounding card here. Replanting yourself with the tree. Also the tree of life. And then it's falling over the teach card. So for some of you, you may be leaving a relationship, can be platonic, group of friends, people in your community that you no longer associate with. But it is an emotional uh, deprivation. Y'all know I don't even use that word. Deprivation and also separation. So you're also learning to emotionally detach yourself from something right now or in the near future. Between now, I'm saying now because it's June, it's the 1st of June, right? So between now and December, some of you will be walking away from something that is emotionally tiresome. hmm To ground yourself. And you're also teaching yourself, um, can be this lesson, to stop letting people, situations emotionally drain you. Because whatever it is, what's happening right now, you're emotionally tired. The rest card, right? Then you had rest and reconsider. Now, again, it may not be right now for some of you, but definitely when these retrogrades start, some of you will be this Eight of Cups. Don't forget I told you. Because you may not feel it. You may not feel it. You may not even see it or understand it right now. But when that pressure of Saturn, which is a teacher, right? Learning a lesson, you're going to get emotionally tired of something. Hmm. Now, I don't even know if we're having or what dates on the next eclipses or eclipse is, and I say that because of this moon here. And what did I always tell y'all about the moon? That when the moon is full, it's very high, right? The moon wax and wanes. So anytime that you need to talk about something that is or can lead to emotionally being driven as a conversation, try and talk about it the first part of each month. Don't wait till a full moon because things can escalate where separation and stuff like that can come into the picture. But some of you are already there anyway because the Eight of Cups is coming out as the first card. So you could be very emotionally tired at your job. Um, jobs also teach us stuff just like we teach the company things, right? That's why they hire us as employees to get our niche, our understanding, our expertise, especially like if you're working in customer service, how do you do conflict resolution and all of that stuff, right? So some of you may just be tired of where you're working because it may not be teaching you anything. But some people stay and settle for things that don't teach them anything. You're not learning any type of lesson. Um, you're not. So that would be like a lack of growth. Hmm. A lack of growth, no in-depth type of conversations, um, no sense of prosperity, no success, not going to the next level. So some of you can be feeling like that if you're in a relationship. Also can be a marriage. Six of Cups in reverse. Remember that Jupiter is in Taurus, Vedic Sidereal. It's going to be there until May of next year. First card out for the reading earlier today was the Four of Pentacles. So for the first two cards of both readings today, the first one was the Four of Pentacles. The first one for here, Eight of Cups. Both of these type of energies to me is somebody who is needing rest, reconsideration, uh, to replenish their emotions, and also looking for better emotional fulfillment. However you feel you may need to do that, get it or from somebody or from self, right? So, Four of Pentacles. Anytime that we're definitely in a retrograde time, is it needs to be a sense of Four of Pentacles because you need to hold back, hold on, rest, recharge, reconsider, rethink, recalculate, redo, replan, don't spend, save as much as you can. Four of Pentacles, right? Hold on. Now, I shouldn't say this, but if you're going to bust a move as far as breaking up in a relationship, you need to do it way before the retrogrades happen. Because anytime that you try to connect or to break up during a retrograde, the person in the situation is going to come right back. Hmm. Because it's retrograde, the energy is going backwards. So while you're trying to move forward, the actual energy is pulling back so that you can reconsider your options, your purpose, your goals, replant, grounding, replan, re-strategize, all of that, right? So it's never good. I mean, do what you need to do because I know it's a lot of planned marriages and stuff like that. But I know in Hinduism, they do check the Vedic sidereal charts before marriages are placed or done. So nobody in Hindu would be getting married during a Mercury retrograde or a Saturn retrograde or none of that. Okay. You never marry, never accept any type of love relationship. Some people have to sign leases. Some people have to sign for a car or a mortgage or something like that. But long as the plans, Knight of Pentacles, was already in the works for it, it should be fine. Okay. So again, like I said, a sense of delay when Saturn goes back direct, but then you also got the energy of Mercury going retrograde again in November and December. So it's only going to be a short time for you to release Four of Pentacles. Okay. Yeah. Nine of Swords. Because some of you are still maybe in this Nine of Swords energy because you have not found the truth, the world. There it go. So it can end. Seven of Wands at the bottom. So you see how it's coming out where that you're going to come out of this Nine of Swords energy. It's going to be a wrap. The cycle is going to wrap up because everything that you were um, holding to yourself, holding back, not understanding things or situations that you were going through, Nine of Swords, not getting any rest, stuff like that, not rejuvenating yourself. This cycle had to end, you know. And it's kind of like, how you put clothes in a washing machine, right? And it runs a cycle. World card. You have to wait until the cycle is done and over before you could take the clothes out and put them in the dryer. If people have a dryer. But you get what I'm saying. The world card is the same thing. Um, it's cycles in life that we go through, ups and downs. Even in relationships, financial, jobs, communities, in the world, actually. But you're going to be able to, you're going to move through this. It's just feeling very stressful because of that Saturn energy, the world. Now, remember when I called out Aquarius, Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, Capricorn? But I was putting more emphasis on Aquarius and Leo. The world card. New cycle will be happening for you, so that can be finally moving to where you need to go, finally signing up for that new job. The first reading today talked about transition. Oh, okay. So that was the card I forgot. Transition. That transition would be connected to the Scorpio in the world card. So all of us as a collective, because remember, this is a collective energy, not a personal. So everything here that you see that's going on in the world, right? Seek the truth. What is everything going on in the world right now? Finding out the truth about the war, allegedly. Finding out the truth, allegedly, about your former presidents that is on trial. You see all this type of stuff that's going on? Seek the truth in reverse. hmm It's going to be a slow process, a slow delay, um, but we're going to get through this. We all are emotionally tired of a lot of things that is going on in the world here. And the star card, great. Aquarius energy. Because it took a long time for it to pop out, didn't it? So like I said, Jupiter being in Taurus, right? It's going to be a slow transition. It's going to be a slow transition from now up until May of 2025. The Six of Cups, building new foundations, new friendships, new connections, new job, re recalculating, redoing your finances, right? Six of Cups in reverse. It's not gonna be all flowers. It's not. Um, some of you are slowly losing friends anyway and connections. You're losing also this sense of nostalgia where that the way you used to be so tied into nostalgic, like, oh, I remember this, I remember that. Oh, yeah, we can get back together because I'm still feeling nostalgic about you or our relationship. Mm-mm. The world card said it's a time to wrap that up. It's a time also not to be so freely giving your time, money, and energy away. Okay. Um, rethink, recalculate, re-strategize, repurpose, reconsider when people coming also back from the past. Because what it's going to do is going to stress you back out. It's going to put you back into this world cycle here of why they didn't commit the first time, why it didn't work the first time. You know, it's going to be feelings and emotions and all of that stuff involved. And you're not trying to get tied into nothing, either connect to anything emotionally that can tire you, or you're just emotionally disconnected right now. So that will call for a sense of healing. The Star card says wish granted, faith, spirituality, contentment, inspiration, purpose, renewal, healing, calm, and hope. Can't get better than the Star card. The Star and the Sun is the best two of the whole deck, right? But to get that, you have to close this. And you're almost closing it out because you got movement cards here. You got connect here. Okay, so you will be connected with the people, places, and things and new situation that you need to be connected to. Just keep the faith and the inspiration and make sure everything for you right now will have a purpose. Is that the Two of Cups? It is. Got Seven of Wands here, Seven of Wands here. A loving exchange, and it is a union of hearts. Oh wow, look at that. A union of hearts. Um, in sync, mutual attraction, new partner, and companionship. Now I know everybody is not looking for companionship, but too late. Something is wrapping up so that something new can come in. Now, again, this reading or this spread can be half you and half of probably what the person you're thinking about is going through. Because some of you may be leaving them, Eight of Cups. Um, and they're going to be stressed, and it's because they need to close out some things in their life. And the situations that they're dealing with can be people from their past, people they hang around with, people in their community, family members that's not doing them any good, people they're still hanging on to, Four of Pentacles, like third party people, all that stuff right there, right? But they need to close that out. And they can or will be very stressed because you are grounding yourself and actually you are teaching them a lesson. Mhm. So, in other words, some of you are being the Saturn to your person, where you are teaching them a life lesson about connectedness, um, what win and actually losses are, and about the lack of communication. Some of you just took a break on this person. You stopped talking to them. You're not listening to anything they got to say. You removed yourself as a sense of connectedness. And it's all because they're not speaking the truth. Um, okay, see there? Caution. a risky endeavor. I don't think we ever seen this card yet. Oh, yes, we have. The other end is the Ace of Pentacles. So unstable situation, what I tell you, delays. Under review, making revisions. What did I say? Iron out details and greed. So like I said, the reason that Saturn well, same thing, retrograde, it's like a caution. It's like a cautionary period. Like I told you, it's going to be delays. Try not to sign this, sign that if you can. That's why we probably keep seeing the Seven of Wands. Try and block things, situations, and delay signing contracts if you can. Because the stuff still under review here. Your relationship with this person, um, whether you want to stay at this job or you're looking for a new one, all of this stuff is like it's still under review. You're about to go into unstable situation. Some of you may already feel it, know it, sense it coming on, and then you'll have the recovery. Sorry about the glare. The recovery is coming. Two of Pentacles. Put this down. A balancing act. We all know what the Two of Pentacles is, but it's in the upright. So adaptability, prioritize, juggle back and forth, quick decisions, and in-depthly manage finances. What did I tell you? This is especially why this Four of Pentacles is here and the Knight of Pentacles. Your money is going to slow up. Your money is going to slow up. Why? Because the world is slowing up. Remember that this is a collective reading. So the world card, okay? A lot of people will be stressing about job positions, money, income, fluctuation in, who knows, Social Security, retirement fund, IRAs, the stock market, whatever the world consists of. Okay? So it's going to put all of us up under stresses. A lot of jobs are being eliminated right now. And you're going to have to learn how to adapt and prioritize your Two of Pentacles, your bills, and people in your life. Okay? You will be juggling. I'm telling you now. Most likely from June through December. It's going to give you a little bit of break, I guess, in October? But then Jupiter, that's in Taurus, will be going retrograde in October. So that's probably why the Knight of Pentacles is there. But remember, it's going to go retrograde, but it's going to go back because it's going to be in Taurus up until 2025. So things are going to slow up. Don't say I ain't tell you now. Who said, hey, Vesta, Saturn in third house? Reese, you said that? Third house is Mercury. Okay. It's Mercurial. It's Gemini third house. So if you have like Saturn in your third house, it's going to affect you slowing up because you're going to lack courage. You're going to lack the courage. You're going to lack the willpower. Delays on any trips that you may have, such as short trips. Ninth house of Sagittarius is longer trips. So, like if you were planning a vacation, somewhere, either the funds may get messed up or it may not be able to happen because you're going to end up juggling how to prioritize your money to make the trip happen. Now, if you already done paid for everything and everything, then okay, you should be all right. But if you're waiting till the last minute toward the end of June, going into November trying to pay for a trip at the last minute, it's going to be delays. But it may not even be all of your fault, or I don't want to say fault, but you know what I mean. It can be the company. It can be the company. Let's say you're planning a cruise. The cruise can be delayed. You get what I'm saying? So it's not going to be just a delay with you, but a delay in the world here. So that's company, businesses, CEOs, uh, Fortune 500 companies hiring. They're going to be doing minimum hiring. You understand? This also can be the stock market fluctuating to a pinnacles. Remember that this is a collective reading, but if it resonates individually, then okay, because that's how I try and read for us as a collective. Um, so with Saturn like being as an example in third house, it's gonna affect your courage and your willpower. So you may be actually scared to um have this sense of contentment, to take action or to finally make a decision to do it, because Saturn is going to make you rethink it. It's 11 o'clock. That's my little bedtime alarm. Okay, let me hurry up. So we got Chariot at the bottom here. So like I said, after all of this, movement is going to happen. Okay. Let me shuffle for the last time. Now, for some of you, it may not be the whole length of months because we do have the Two of Pentacles. So it may be a 2-month delay for you. It could be 2 days, 2 weeks, but it will be some type of delay because something or somebody or situation around you is unstable. Let's say that you're wanting to move, but your apartments won't let you out the lease or something. It's because the whole apartment complex is unstable, not you. But it puts you in a sense of delay where that you can't move forward, the world card. So that would cause you Saturn energy to have to break the lease, and that will cause you money. Ace of Cups and Ace of Cups, Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Damn. The beginning, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to, yes, I did. The reason I say that is because of this right here. Eight of Cups in the beginning and Eight of Cups in the end. Have we ever had that on the channel before? Mm, mm, mm. Okay. And it is in the upright, so releasing what don't serve you. See there what I was saying? Emotionally unfulfilled, ready to walk away and letting something go. Now, not still surprised because we do have the world card here. So something is going to have to wrap up and let go. It's not emotionally fulfilling you because you do have the not feeling a sense of contentment, which is what the star energy wants to fulfill for you. So in order for you to have the sense of purpose, renewal, healing, and a sense of calmness, right? Calmness is the opposite of emotionally unfulfilled or tired. You'll have to release what doesn't serve you so that your sense of contentment and inspiration and getting that sense of purpose back within. Okay. So anytime also we see that sense of purpose, some of you can be angry, upset, a sense of bitterness, a sense of victimization, actually unstable because it's giving root chakra. hmm So the star card, of course, is going to be more connected to the crown. But if you're in the red, then you're feeling unstable. Something in your environment, your money, the job you're working, a relationship, wherever you're living at, you know, too many bills, whatever the case may be, something is unstable here. Or it's getting to that. Okay, remember my readings be foresight. So last card, bottom of the deck is the Judgment. It is in the upright. Heeding the call. And this is Scorpio energy. And what did I tell you was going retrograde in Scorpio? Would be the last Mercury retrograde. Renewal, awakening, evaluation, action. Okay, you got two movement cards here. Action, forgiveness, life story, decision, rebirth, and mission. So you will be feeling pressured at some point toward the end of the year. Some of you may be quicker than others to make a judgment call. You're gonna answer. You're gonna have to decide to answer the call for the sense of renewal in your life, so that the star card can grant your wish. In other words, um, we never stop having awakenings. So this is some certain type of awakening for you. Also, in you're doing a sense of evaluation of yourself, environment, money, home, stability, relationships. South Node K2. Okay. Huh. Look what I talked about earlier, and it's at the bottom. Uranus. An unexpected change, a different way of looking at something, an unusual example, stirring up the situation, be open to new ideas, and invent a way to. So with this Saturn actually going in reverse, why do I keep saying that? With Saturn going in retrograde, you're gonna have to invent a way to prioritize, make quick decisions, manage your money, juggle. Deal with these delays, because stuff right now is under review, whether you're doing it or things in your life. Okay, so example, if you put in for a bid for a house, it's under review. Okay, so it's not you, it's the banks that can be trying to qualify you for this mortgage. If you're building a house, it can still be up under delay because of the world card. Things that's going on in the world, it can be a delay because of materials that you're ordering, marble, granite, whatever. Okay, it's just an example. So you're gonna have to learn how to deal with these delays, and also things, Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Um, the cost of things are going to be going up around the world. Okay, adapt. That's why adaptability is here. But like I already told you, now is not the time. This is K2 in Virgo. Remember, again, remember, reconsider, rest, reconsider, remember, rethink, recalculate, re-strategize, uh, prioritize, release, remember, take a rest, rejuvenate, rethink, redo, replan. So you're very smart. You understand what I'm saying? There will be, like I already told you, anxiety. We see that with the Nine of Swords there, and trouble. Okay. Now, by K2 being in Virgo, sixth house, again, that is one of your money houses. That is also one of your job houses. And it also is your health. So it's going to be some huge delays. So whatever plans that you had, you're going to have to adapt, rethink, and make some very quick decisions at the last minute, pronto, and be ready to walk away and release something, somebody, a job, uh, where you stay at, a car. Some of you, it can even be when we sing the chariot, some of you may have to give your car back because of the car notes, because of the money fluctuation. You see what I'm saying? It's going to be different for everybody, but it will be some take backs, some give backs, some needing to be more adaptable. It's going to be back and forth in relationships and communication and the lack of stability of what it is or what it's representing. Somebody here is still not going to commit. You're not going to definitely commit right now. Um, you and this person is still under review about each other, so it's no commitment here until the details are ironed out. Now, things may move a little bit quicker for you if things can get ironed out, such as, your bank or your application on the job or moving situations. If you have problems with fluctuation in your money, maybe that can be ironed out. But anytime you see the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, it's a negative. It's not going to be a positive. Okay? It's not going to be a positive gain, especially with the Knight of Pentacles here too. And the Four of Pentacles. No, no, no. That definitely means slow money. Slow money or no money. Then please heed the Judgment card. Please heed on what I'm telling you. Okay? So hold back on your money, on spending on shopping. And because see, with the World card coming out, it's something here. Let me find another deck. It's something here that's about to happen in the world where the money is about to be ghost. Okay? The money is not going to be there. So you need to be keep that in mind. Make sure you're telling your family members or whatever the case may be. But the money is about to slow up around the world here. So I don't know what the government got going on or what's going to happen, but it's not looking good. Somebody here may also leave you with bills. So if you're in a love relationship, somebody may walk out on you and leave you with rent, bills, car note, children, all that stuff. So again, this may not just be you, but somebody's about to walk away and may leave you juggling with a lot of stuff. Listening or needing to listen to your inner voice again. Isolation. So I don't know if this is about to be a shutdown, allegedly, that we're about to go through as the World card. We got isolation coming up. You're also isolating yourself because you're taking rest, rejuvenation. This will be a quiet time for you, or needing to be, because it's time to, again, Saturn energy, to master um, the World card. It's time for you to cut one lesson off and start to pick up another. Damn. Y'all know I'm good. You see that? What I'm talking about? Postponement. Y'all know if I tell you something, the card's going to show. Now, you're going to have to really heal yourself and work with yourself in your mental and your emotions, because there is a lot of anxiety here, or it will be. It will be an unexpected change. And with all of these coins coming out and delays, it's self-explanatory here. Okay. Now, I feel bad for the people who don't watch readings, or especially mine, that don't know about this sense of delay when it comes to money and what's going on in the world right now. But if you know somebody, you better tell them. If they don't want to listen, then whatever. Transformation. Scorpio energy. Mm-mm. Bottom of the deck is friendliness. I think that is like I don't know what that is. Two of Cups or something. Uh, Somebody here also may try to, like I said, Six of Cups is in reverse. So somebody may try to come back in your life to friend, platonic, ex-lover, trying to stir up a situation or bring in anxiety and or trouble. So this is probably why the Judgment card is here. Remember your life story. Evaluate before you take action to reconnect with somebody from the past. You can talk, you can communicate, this and that, but again, like I told you, this is a time to rebirth, rethink, redo, recalculate, re-strategize, replan, um, repurpose, rejuvenate, rest. Okay? This is not a time to really worry about love. This is a time to um, kind of, I don't want to tell you to isolate yourself, but to make more time for yourself right now, because it's really time to prioritize. It's a lot of juggling that's going to be happening, okay, when it comes to our finances. I really wanted something on what this world card here is. This is what they keep saying. The world card. We got so many darn decks. Let me use the. Let me find out what this world card talking about. You're gonna sense it. Water element again. Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. Wheel of Fortune, Sag energy. The pendulum. Decision came out in reverse. Again, it's a faint rainbow, if you can see it. But what does a pendulum do? It sway back and forth, right? A sense of juggling. Again, this is not a great time right now to make decisions. Um, Fate is changing for the world at this moment. You will sense it in your. That's probably why all these Eight of Cups are here. And again, the Water card came out, right? Feelings, emotions. That is definitely not Saturn. That is not Saturn energy. Mercury. Saturn is more mental, stress, anxiety, worryation, sleepless nights, um, needing to make decisions. All of that stuff, right, is more mental. Water is your feelings and emotions. And if you get very emotional, then that can drive up your stress levels and that would affect your health, right? And that will cause trouble in your health. Um, the water elements are Cancer, Scorpio. Now we're already out of Pisces, but we're about to go into a Cancer energy and also a Scorpio energy. So there's going to be fourth and eighth. What is fourth and eighth? I teach y'all all the time. You should know. Fourth house is your home, your stability, your family. Um, Property is also the way that you support yourself or the way that you get emotional support from other people, whether it's a spouse, um, baby daddy, baby mama, somebody you living with, friends, whatever the case may be. Also, fourth house is your transportation. So that can be car issues, insurance, okay, and real estate. So some of you may not even know that where you're living at may be being sold or something up under your nose, and you may have to move. Again, making quick decisions, emotionally having to walk away and to release something. You understand what I'm saying? It may not be necessarily you, but it also could be fourth house, a family member. Then we have eighth house of Scorpio, which is transformation. So that's going to be, again, things in your life that are not stable, but you're acting like it is. And Saturn is going to bring that to the surface to, to teach you to stop acting like things are okay, but it's not. A sudden shift, a shocking moment, right? Eighth house of Scorpio is also your mental capacity. A lot of stress, trouble, anxiety, emotions run high. Um, that can also cause sickness. You got a all or nothing type of energy transformation. Either you're going to be all in or all out. Things that you need to know about your money, eighth house, is going to come to the surface. Some of you think you got more money than you actually do. That's why it's showing you Four of Pentacles. Hold on to it, hold back. Start working on those creative ideas that some of you have um, during these Mercury retrogrades, right? Take time to be more creative. Get those ideas that you got in your mind working, going back to the drawing board, reworking on those skills, hobbies, or ideas. Um, that's what you should be concentrating on. And then you got confirmation, the star card again. Okay? So we're going to end it there. It's not as long as the other one, the first one. I think I did like an hour and 30 minutes. I didn't mean to do that on the first one. But remember too, I said that Jupiter is going retrograde in November, no, October, right? So always bookmark this, save it to your playlist of videos that you should come back to and watch so that you can reread the cards, listen to what I said, because you don't, by then you be done had so many videos that you don't watched all over YouTube, you gonna forget. Now, I probably may go back and change the title to this because I just put it as an energy check-in video, but this needs to be, I'll figure out what the title is going to be, but it actually came out like a Mercury retrograde reading, but it's not. So, but things gonna be okay. You're gonna connect to what you need to connect with when you need to connect to it. That is gonna be in your favor because the Wheel of Fortune and the Star card is here. The Ace of Swords came out in reverse, but in the upright. So you will connect to the things and people and situations, environments that you do need to connect to. But you got to make sure that you're doing your part of all the things that you have learned as wisdom, as clarity, as lessons, as previous lessons, not to do something again that you've already done wrong before, right? That's what a lesson is. So just keep that in mind. And tomorrow, yes, I will be here so we can do another reading. I haven't forgot about the Jupiter and Taurus reading. So it's a couple that we need to do. We need to do that. We're going to do the Saturn go retrograde. We're going to do the Mercury go retrograde. We're going to do the moon reading because I think we got a moon coming up. And Venus is in Gemini right now. And did we do the Mars in Aries? That's another thing that's going on right now, right? Oh, that happens in the next 2 days. Mars in Aries. So the energy may also change tomorrow, okay, by Mars going into Aries. So it can be a lot of harsh communication or some action that you or somebody else may be taking towards you, of why these Eight of Cups are coming out as the first cards, the first and the last. Some of you may be emotionally tired because somebody that's a fire sign is going to provoke you. Okay. All right. We'll find out tomorrow. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Thank you for the likes. I know you can't see them on your side, but I do have it turned off. So I do see that everybody is liking the video. And I appreciate all my loyal subscribers and moderators. Y'all are always there for me. I appreciate it. And I will see you in the next one.